Hello guys, and welcome to another episode of eScoot Talks. Yep, I know I promised you more Navi scooter videos, and yes, they are coming out, but I just really needed to make this video so I can just get rid of this scooter and that's it. So here we have a KugooKirin M4. So there is M4 and M4 Pro, okay? And this video is going to be basically about this scooter, Kugoo as a brand overall, and overall about scooters that I just still can't recommend you to buy. So this KugooKirin M4 is one of my customer scooters. It's only 1 year old, and you can look at the scooter that it's in pretty bad shape. It's pretty rusted, really rusted a lot. So after only 1 year, the battery died. Since battery is half of the value of the scooter, there was just no point of investing money into it anymore. There was already significant amount of money put into this scooter because stock tires that come on this scooter, especially Kugoo M4 Pro, are really bad, and you'll be getting punctures until you replace those tires. Unfortunately, I didn't manage to get my hands on brand new tires that come originally on Kugoo, and let's say one of my tires that I'm fitting on, just to show you comparison in a difference. Even though they look exactly the same, they are not. And more about tires you can actually see in the first video that I made overall on this channel regarding scooter tires, and where I explained absolutely everything. Now, this is not the first version of Kugoo M4 Pro, M4, and Kugoo did improve them over a while, and Kugoo is improving as a brand, but it's still so far away from me for me to be able to actually recommend it. So the first version actually had a different folding mechanism, and there were lots of problems with that folding mechanism, so they changed it, they redesigned it. Then this version actually, you're going to see in pictures, actually has a, I am going to put a pictures, I think probably here somewhere. It had a motor cable design that actually motor cable goes on the side of the axle, and quite often it would happen because people are driving scooters close to the side of the street, close to curbs. They would hit the curb and destroy that motor cable, and the motor cable is so tight, this is one thing that manufacturers could consider, maybe putting a slightly longer motor cables, because in that case you can reuse that cable, you just make it shorter. But on M4 and M4 Pro, any cable shorter than 70-80 centimeters is just not going to work. It's just going to be too short, As I said, I am going to be showing you pictures, I think, here on the side. I did took some pictures to see how rusted this scooter is. Okay, maybe in some other country where there is more sun and not that much rain, that scooter would maybe perform a little bit better. But a couple of things really important about this scooter: it gets rusted pretty quickly. So if you don't clean it and wipe it down every time after riding in the rain, I overall wouldn't even recommend you to ride it in the rain, but if you got stuck in the rain or whatever, as soon as you come home, wipe it down. If you did buy a scooter. If you still didn't buy a scooter, don't even buy it, honestly. Then another problem was quite often on a Kugoo M4 Pro, where this stem would get pretty wobbly. This plate here that's holding suspensions, that's super soft. I had lots of them bent. Brake calipers are really bad. So I actually kind of avoid doing service on those scooters, because I had a couple of cases where I would go to adjust a brake, tighten the brake line, and screw would just spin because it's just too soft material, threads go off, and then well, since I kind of technically broke it, I need to give you a new brake caliper. But if I'm going to give you the same brake caliper, it's going to be the same thing. So I need to give to a customer something better. So those pretty bad scooters I'm actually avoiding doing a maintenance on. I'm avoiding to repair them, because it's just nightmare. Like this scooter, the battery looked so bad that I actually got rid of battery immediately. So battery is not here, so I can't show you that. I was thinking of maybe, you know, this dismantling scooter for you here on cameras, but probably I'm just gonna maybe do it later and upload a couple of pictures. But like, you know, when you take this cover off, there's literally noodle ball. You know, like you went to a Chinese restaurant and you got a noodle ball. That's how cables look. Cable management is really, really, really bad. Okay, it has those interesting LED strips on the side that I don't like the fact that you actually can't switch them off, because, like, you know, okay, it can be cool to someone else it can just look way too childish, you know. There have been lots of problems with the taillight, because the taillight is not properly waterproof, and that's one of the most common things that gets faulty on them. You get the water in there, shortens the taillight, and then scooter starts showing all the crazy error codes, and you never know technically what's wrong. Data communication cables, we had some problems with them. We had some problems with flight controllers. Displays are not too much of a problem. Like, you know, this lock, like, you know, well, you can see, like, you know, everything is just cheapest possible things they could have buy. They got those cheapest, outsourced those cheapest parts and made a scooter. And, like, you know, all of those are breaking, those switches are breaking. You can probably, you know, turn on a scooter with a screwdriver. So overall, yeah, guys, like I don't want to make a too long episode, because there is no point of doing it. But I just wanted to show you like how the scooter looks like after only 1 year. And, like, you know, one thing that you have to understand, everything that's new looks brilliant, okay? And, like, there are people out there who are saying, like, you know, Kugoo is good, Kugoo is okay. Why I consider Kugoo a bad scooter? Because if I take Kugoo M4 and I take Xiaomi and abuse them in the same way, okay, I decided, okay, I'm going to abuse them. I'm going to be, you know, doing stunts, jumping curbs. I'm not going to care about scooter at all. Kugoo is going to fall apart much, much faster than Xiaomi. Because, like, you know, did they really need to use the cheapest possible nuts and washers and bolts and everything? Like, really? Like, you couldn't spend maybe 20 cents more and put something better. You really couldn't spend more than 50 cents or $1 per brake caliper and maybe, you know, spend $5, because, like, probably wholesale of X-Tech is not going to be crazy expensive. Then some other things about really pretty bad design is brake caliper being on the right hand side. You know, if the brake caliper is on the left-hand side, then you know, okay, those brakes are bad. You're going to upgrade maybe to X-Tech, and you're going to have something pretty better. Like, there are holes here. So someone who knows what he's doing, he could probably move the brake caliper mounting bracket on the left side, flip the phase wires, and, you know, make it work so that, of course, motor is not spinning reverse. Flip the tire and all that. But why would I need to do that? Like, why factory couldn't do that? You know, that's just I don't know. To me, it's pretty annoying. When it comes to front brake, there is nothing you can do. It's mounted on the right hand side, and, like, you know, you can't flip fork around to fit it on the other side. So unfortunately, there is no help with that. With those stems, there's on the bottom there was a hex, so you needed a really, really long hex 8 to tighten that, and stock washers were really bad, so you needed to replace washers. Overall, just way too much. One of the previous models also had a problem with this part here, where you actually tighten these height adjustments, so they would also break here. Okay, they changed that. As I said, I like the fact that Kugoo is improving their scooters, but way too slow. They're way too far. I'm also gonna pretty soon bring you a video about the Kugoo G2 Pro, I think, or something like that. Can't remember the name because we got loads of them in for repair only. So we got like 6 of them in 2 weeks ago. Last week we got another 3. They seem to be replacement for M4. You know, same bad build quality, and that's kind of it. So yeah, guys, if you still didn't buy them, avoid them. Those indicators, that plastic is really fragile. They are cracking also. If you need to take out the motor and you need to loosen those 2 screws, in most cases that's already cracked, and if you're not gentle, you're gonna break it pretty easily. And overall, as I said, the most common problem is water, corrosion, that cause some kind of issue. Then you open controller and like, oh boy, that's literally how it goes. Okay guys, as I said, that's kind of it. I need to get rid of it. This is actually, I was keeping it in my room, needed to get it out of my room because it's just for scrap, and that's it. So I hope it's gonna help someone to avoid Kugoo for the moment. If they start making scooters that are great, I'll be the happiest man on earth, you know, to start making videos about them and recommending them to you guys. And also, by the way, last week I got coffee from anonymous person. If you're watching this video, thank you so much. I really appreciate all the support, because like with me releasing videos like this, I know I'll never get a sponsorship scooter to do a review or something like that. You know, that factory would need to be really confident in their product to send me their scooter, because obviously by looking at my videos you'll see that I'll criticize if something is pretty bad. So yeah guys, I hope you liked the video. If you did, you know, let me know by hitting that like or thumbs up. If you think it's going to be useful to someone, please share it. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe. It's helping you know, YouTube algorithm to push my videos up. Every comment, everything counts. Like, thank you really guys for every interaction with my videos. And also, of course, thank you all for supporting me via Buy Me a Coffee, or maybe buying something from the Amazon affiliate links in a video description. All that is helping me and motivates me to continue doing these videos. So till next time guys, well, as I usually say, please stay safe out there and respect other road users, because roads are there to be shared. So yeah, I'll chat to you pretty soon, and Navi videos are coming pretty quickly. Thanks, bye bye.